Hello from Varma. Today I'd like to share a few words about one of the greatest human beings I have ever met. This is no special occasion, but I just thought I'd share. She was the matriarch of the Kochi Royal Family. She was called Rathnam Thampuran. So in Travancore, the men are called Thampuran and women are called Thampuratty. While in Kochi Royal Family, all of them are called Thampuran. I don't remember whether I have met her when I was like 5-6 years old, but my very, very distinct memory of her starts when I was around 13 years old and I had just started learning music. I had just reached Sari 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 Gama, just started. So I was very close to her daughter, Leela Thampuran, with whom I shared my birthday. I used to visit her house many times as a child until she passed away. But this was in Trippunithra, Leela Thampuran's mother, Rathnam Thampuran. I guess it must have been some function. There were around 25-30 people seated on the ground having lunch. Then somebody just mentioned that I had started learning music. And Rathnam Thampuran was so excited. Immediately she asked, "Will you sing a song? Can you sing something for me?" I was stunned because I knew only Sari 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 Gama, and I had heard that this lady was a great patron of arts, and what could I sing in front of her? So I was like, I didn't know what to say. I said, no, like that. Then there was a bully. I mean, as usual, unless we are bullies ourselves, there'll always be someone to bully us. So somebody said, "Oh, you think you're such a great musician. When an old grandmother asked you to sing, can't you just sing something?" So what I was feeling was exact opposite of that. I didn't feel I was a great musician. I felt I was not qualified enough even to open my mouth in front of her. And here are 20 people listening to this whole thing, and I was just burning with shame. I didn't know what to do, and I was eating lunch. You won't believe, this lady, she must have been around 70 years old then. I was only 13. She spoke very softly in a low voice. She says, "One, I'm so sorry." She spoke in Malayalam. "I'm so sorry. Please forgive this old grandmother." Second point. "What I did was wrong." Third point. I mean, people find it so difficult even to say I'm sorry. So she's telling me, this kid, I can't, even now it's like I have the video recording of the whole scene. It's so vivid in my memory. It's branded in my system actually. So she says, "What I did was wrong. I was just so happy to hear that you were studying music, and in my excitement, I just asked you to sing. There is the right time and right place for everything. And when somebody is eating lunch, that is not the right time or the right place to ask them, 'Hey, sing a song.' So what I did was wrong. If and when you feel like singing to me, I'll be happy to hear you." I was like, oh my God, I will sing for this lady one day. I don't know when. It was worth learning music and attaining a certain level of excellence and proficiency just to sing for her. So my Guruji, Balamurali Krishna sir, he has told me several times when I request, "Sir, can you teach me this song?" He will say, Why you ask? No, my music is yours. I am yours only." Like that he used to say. So I didn't say like that, but really that is what I felt towards Rathnam Thampuran, that my music is yours, I am yours only. If you ask me to sit in the middle of the road and sing also, I'll sing. I was just completely devoted to her from that time. Then she turns to this person who bullied me and said, "Oh, you think you're a great musician?" So again, equally softly, she says, "Yes, he is a great musician. He is going to be a great musician. Even great musicians have to start from sa re ga ma pa da." So I honestly don't feel I'm a great musician even now, though I do feel I'm a genuine and sincere musician. Only time will tell whether I'm a great musician or not. But she says so calmly, so peacefully. Then I was like, oh my God, who is this lady? I never forgot her after that. Then very soon I started kind of advancing in music, and next time I went to Trippunithra, I sang for her. At that time, I was crazy about singing Manodharma Swaram. So whenever my guru Vechur Hariharan Subramanian sir, he would come, so today what do you want? I'll say, sir, let's sing some swarams. So maybe Sara Saksha Padipalaya Mamayis, like that I used to sing, but swaram, 1 hour swaram. So at that time I went to her house once and I sang whatever I knew. Then we had a long conversation, and then I discovered that she loved Chotanikara Bhagavati a lot, and she was, because of old age, she was not able to go there, especially to the Keel Kavu, which is down. So then I decided almost once in 2 months I would travel all the way to Cochin, stay the night in a hotel, take a taxi, go to Chotanikara in the morning, take the prasadam, go to Tripunithra and turn up at Rathnam Thampuran's palace by around 8:30, 9 in the morning. Usually it would be just her and her daughter Subhadra Thampuran. And those days, I'm talking about probably 1987, 88, that time. So there is no mobile phone. I don't think I even had their landline. So all the visits were unannounced. Would just go there, have idli and chutney, then have lunch, rice and sambar, spend the whole day there just singing and talking music. And in the evening I would catch a train and go back to Trivandrum. So then over the years I discovered what a great patron of arts she was. I mean, from Alathur brothers to Chembai to G.N. Balasubramaniam to Semangudi, to any person you can think of, they have enjoyed her patronage. And they were all kind of literally in and out of the house. Even when I was there once, I remember Chalakudi Narayana Swami sir, he just turned up and he had his violin. So impromptu, this is before I ever gave a public concert and I ever thought of giving a public concert. So I would sing and Chalakudi sir, he would play violin, and 3 hours we would just play and sing different things. And once I gave a concert for her with Ishwara Varma sir on the violin and Palghat T.R. Rajamani sir on the Mridangam. Again, private concert, no mic, just for invited audience. This is also before I ever thought of becoming a singer professionally. So this happened, and her sister, this is another fact which I just wanted to highlight. Among Carnatic music folklore, there is this theory that Palghat Mani Iyer never played for women until his son married D.K. Pattamal's daughter. So when his son married Pattamal's daughter, he played a few concerts for Pattamal. And then to show that it was not just because of that, he played a few concerts for M.L. Vasantakumari also. But Rathnam Thampuran's sister Mangu Thampuran had sung with Palghat Mani Iyer Mridangam accompaniment many years ago, and the photos still exist. You can search online, Mangu Thampuran with young Palghat Mani Iyer playing Mridangam. So that was Mangu Thampuran, Rathnam Thampuran's sister. Then the years passed and I would just keep going to Tripunithra and sing whatever I knew. So the latest updates she was the recipient. Once she told me, this is Ananda Bhairavi Atatala Varnam. So her daughter was Subhadra Thampuran. So I asked Subhadra, she had learnt it, but now she is not singing it. Then Subhadra Thampuran told, Ayo Raghu, I am called Raghu at home. Ayo Raghu, adaru bore varna. It's a boring varna, I don't like it. So I was like, oh, okay, Ananda Bhairavi, how can it be boring? So I said, I'll try and learn. Then I came to Trivandrum and I asked my Guruji, Vechur Hariharan Subramanian sir, who was also a recipient of Rathnam Thampuran's patronage. I asked Vechur sir, can you teach me Ananda Bhairavi Patatala? He was said, there are so many people who are branded and labelled as people with big repertoire. But Vechur sir, he probably knew around 40 Atatala Varnams, but he never branded himself or positioned himself, postured as this guy who knew 3000 songs or whatever. Then and there he started teaching me this Ananda Bhairavi Varna. And it goes, sa, mi, ni, it went like that. And to be honest, I was not attracted to the Varnam at all. I felt I shared Subhadra Thampuran's sentiments for this Varnam. But since Rathnam Thampuran had requested this Varnam, I decided I will learn this. And those days there was no recording, no writing down, everything had to be memorized. And whatever Vechur sir has taught me from 1982 till he passed away, I still remember by heart. except this Varnam because I didn't like it much. So I went to Tripunithura and sang this Ananthabhairi Varnam. And before I boarded the train back, I had forgotten that. But Rathnam Thampuran was very happy. Oh, finally I got to hear this Varnam. So that was one story. Then the years passed and it was her Shatabhishekam, which is very important, 84th birthday. For that, I had a concert with the Delhi Sunderrajan violin and Vellore Ramabhadran on the Mridangam. So it was kind of like a semi-public concert. And then my grandmother, Haripad Sreemathy Thampuratty, she wrote a very beautiful small Shlokam on Poornathrayesha, who is the patron deity of Kochi Royal Family, for me to present during that concert. So Poornathrayesha, as some of you know, some of you may not know, there are three major temples in Kerala: Guruvayur and Poornathrayesha and Anantapatnapaswamy temple. So Poornathrayesha is in the form of a Santana Gopala, the Krishna who is benevolent to children, and it was Arjuna who, you can search for that in Google. So Arjuna who took 10 Brahmin babies to give them life to Poornathrayesha, and he blessed them with life and whatever. So that is a legend which is associated with this temple. So my grandmother, Haripad Sreemathy Thampuratty, she has included this also, this is reference in the lyrics. And Go Sri Puram, Go Sri is Kochi. So Kochi is Go Sri, I guess. So Go Sri is Aishwaryam. Many words which, when a nice word, Amma Sri, in Hindi you say Mata Sri. No? Amma Sri, a mother who is full of grace and divinity. When we flatten it out, Amma Sri becomes Ammachi. So Ammachi sounds not very nice, but Amma Sri is a nice word. Similarly, Go Sri is Kochi. We have idli and sambar, and we need one more companion for idli and sambar. A companion is a sambandhi. So sambandhi becomes chammandi. No? So chammandi, there are so many words like this which are kind of flattened version of something nice, which doesn't, if you address somebody as Amma Shri, it sounds so nice, but if you say Ammachi, it doesn't sound very nice, no? So this is about Poornathrayesha, who is the boss of Go Sri Puram, made by Sreemathy Thampuratty for Rathnam Thampuran's Shatabhishekam for me to sing. Somewhere I might even have the original video of this rendition, but since I got hold of these lyrics now, I thought I'll just share it with you. And many neighboring kingdoms or countries are not the best of friends. We have India and Pakistan who are not very fond of each other. We have North Korea and South Korea. We have China and Taiwan. There are so many cases like this. So Travancore and Cochin historically had a lot of rivalry, enmity, bad blood and whatever. By my generation, I don't know whether some people still have that or not, but some of my most favorite relatives were and are continue to be from Kochi Royal Family. So after I gave this concert, next day in the newspaper there was a big news item saying 300 years of history was broken by a member of the Travancore Royal Family honoring a member of the Kochi Royal Family with a concert. So till I read that news, I didn't even know that we were supposed to be not on friendly terms. Rathnam Thampuran remains until she passed away. She, I think 1 week or 10 days before she passed away, she was not feeling well. Till that time, she never gave anybody any trouble. And even our driver, somebody who's just interacted with her for 1 minute, 2 minutes, they would never forget her, and they were all upset. Though she had a full life, she was 87 years old or something. But she's one person we just miss so much. I have never heard her speak English or watch BBC News or have WhatsApp or anything. But she would just be at home. But the wisdom, the dignity, the kindness, the inspiration, the patience, it was unbelievable that such people even existed. I mean, God bless all those people. The kindness that they give, it continues. It just continues from generation to generation. People who know me from the time I was a teenager or 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, most people who know me very well, they know that I never wanted to have children. But now as a music teacher, I find that I am nice to small children only because of the kindness shown to me when I was a child by a few individuals like Rathnam Thampuran. Now, coming to the Shlokam. Parthanugraha kamkshaya Dvijasutan Parthanugraha kamkshaya Dvijasutan Nitva Swalokam Hari Parthanugraha kamkshaya Dvijasutan Nitva Swalokam Hari Bhudevaya Bhudevaya Muhurdadam Dasasutan Bhudevaya Muhurdadam Dasasutan Kunti Sutenarchita Evam Bhakta Janapriyo Evam Bhakta Janapriyo Vijayate Evam Bhakta Janapriyo Vijayate Go Sri Pure Pavane Evam Bhakta Janapriyo Vijayate Go Sri Pure Pavane Sattvam Mamava Sattvam Mamava Sattvam Mamava Sarvadaya Dupate Sarvadaya Dupate Poornathrayesha Poornathrayesha Prabho Poornathrayesha Prabho Poornathrayesha Prabho Prabho Hari
Parthanugraha kamkshaya Parthanugraha kamkshaya Dvijasuda Nitva Swalo भक्त जन प्रिय Shruti